Hi guys, Blake here today, Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina. It is some day of the week, about Thursday the 11th at 1:25 p.m. I am joined by Josh Ung today. He worked at Lilley's a long time ago. When he was knee-high to a duck. And I actually met Josh long before I worked at Lilley's. So, on a construction site. But today, we're accomplishing two missions. He wanted some pointers on some fly casting stuff, and we're also going to try to catch a fish on the video. So, we both have tandem scud rigs. I've got a size, that might even be a size 20, I'm not quite sure. And a size 16, both in the gray department. Not sure which gray, but... and then Josh tied on something similar. We both have real small foam indicators with toothpicks. Something nice and light to land over the top of these shallow fish. Get my scud to sink there. There we go. And we are here in the Narrows. I might need fly fishing lessons too. There we go. And I'll try, you're going to want to fish right over here on this shallow stuff. Yep. I'm going to try to straighten the boat out. The spot lock is taking us wonky direction there. Why don't you come stand either right here or right down there? That way I don't feel like I'm going to hit you with my cast here. Yeah, you can sit back there on that back deck if it gives you a little more room. And the weather this week has been extremely bipolar. It is now 50 degrees, bluebird skies, and sunny. And I think tomorrow is going to be a decent, but come Sunday at noon, it will be 0 degrees. And we will take on the first part of the snow and whatever else is coming our way. Don't have many fishing reports. There's a group that's been down on the dock since 6:30 this morning, and they seem like they've been catching fish pretty consistently all day. They were using, I couldn't quite tell, but it was some type of, potentially even a homemade dough bait. No fish on the first cast. I'm already on my second. So whenever I go to recast something, I want to make sure that I have enough line pulled in that I'm not trying to cast some ridiculous amount, right? So I'll strip it into something manageable. I come up to 10 o'clock, snap back to 2 o'clock, and then once I feel that line load, I go back to 10 o'clock again. Then let the cast finish. If I wasn't wrapped around everything under the sun underneath my feet. How deep did you set your scuds, by the way? Okay, good. Yeah, that's where you want it. Oh, really? Gotta love the wind. Let's see how much of a mess I made. Oh, I know. Couldn't have just been a simple one.
What was that?
I said it couldn't have just been a simple hang up. It had to really I'll tell you what, guys, I'm going to take a moment. Instead of making you watch me fumble this line, we're going to take a break, and we're also going to switch spots and go to the other side of this whenever we come back on here. So we'll be right back. All right, we're back. We cut across the Narrows to the north bank here. Kind of back where me and Phil were at yesterday. However, we've got these double scud rigs. Man, that wind is tough. What a great day to learn some fly fishing stuff. There's a break in the wind. But, oh, there was one right there and I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. Not seeing the number of fish we saw yesterday. Did you miss one? I don't really know that a roll cast would be any better today. Do what?
I might put my indicator a little lower.
I've got mine set at about 2 foot as well. Oh. I was not fast enough. I see those fish over there, but I feel like they're they're on the other side of that bed. You say you were having troubles with mending too? So I'll pull my line tight first, and then I just roll the rod tip the direction I want to mend the line. See how if I don't get it tight first, it just kind of gets all slack?
Yeah.
So get it tight, then I mend it upstream or mend it downstream, depending on what I'm trying to get out of my mend. And another great thing to check whenever it's this windy outside is look at your flies every once in a while. Make sure they're not all wrapped around your indicator. For example, I have a knot wrapped around my indicator. I mean, if you can fly fish from a canoe, surely you can fly fish from this. Oh my gosh. It's the third one I've missed. It's just like yesterday. They are not hanging on to it for very long. Yeah, in this kind of wind, casting much farther than what you're trying to do right there is going to be pretty difficult. Now, if you had a heavier rod, you might get away with a little more distance before. I got that one that time. Yeah, they're quick. Yeah, he went for that size 18 or size 20, whatever it is. I'm still not sure. All right. Oh, wow. Look at the kype on that little guy. He is definitely over there mating on that bed. He's got his full kype jaw there. Just gonna zoom in on that. Good colors. Pretty. Alright. We're not gonna go too much longer. I don't have a lot of time before I gotta leave to go get stepdaughter from school. But I'm gonna put you right in front of this bed because there's a few fish on it. I missed a few bites before I finally hooked that one. Hey, there he was. Now when you set the hook, something to keep in mind. So I always keep the fly line when I'm doing this. So I'm stripping my slack in, right? I keep that fly line, oh, there's one, connected to my finger here. So that when I set the hook, I can just, it's already in my hand. Okay? And then it's just a nice little up, and then you can start relieving tension with this, you know, stripping and or letting the line go with that same finger that you use to set the hook. But yeah, this bed right here has got a few fish in it. You miss another one? Hook that guy right in the head. All right, bud. Calm down. Get the boat straight for you again. Yeah, you really don't have to crank back on the rod a whole lot when you set the hook with a fly rod. Gee whiz. Huh. We got a hold of that one. Oh, he had it again. I'm still looking at my line. What happened? Ah, yep. Another pointer I can give you about like fly casting. So when I bring my arm up, so I'm coming up to this 10 o'clock, I'm bringing my arm all the way up and I'm never really moving my wrist. I lock this arm in place all the way up here and I just move my body. think we're going to call it a day, guys. So we thank you for watching. Like and share us on Facebook, and we will see you again tomorrow.